Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to our first meeting of July. It is July 6th, and we have got a great set of updates coming to you from across the Mozilla project. We opened this week with our calendar of events. On Wednesday, July 8th, that's this Wednesday, we have the Homebrew Website Club. The Homebrew Website Club is a growing worldwide network of online weekly meetups for everyone who wants to take back their web experience from social media silos and own their online identities, content, and interactions. 3 installments of the Homebrew Website Club on Wednesday, one in Nottingham, one in London, and one for the West Coast. Links and more information about the event are available in the wiki agenda. And with that, we move directly to our speakers section where we have updates coming to you. Our first update is the weekly Firefox update, and this week we have Emma presenting. Emma, take it away.
Thanks, Asa. I'm Emma, and I'm presenting the Firefox weekly updates. So Firefox 78.0.1 is the current stable release. Firefox 78 was released last Tuesday, and a search regression was quickly identified and fixed with the dot release. This new release offers users new consolidated reports in the protections dashboard, a refresh button in the uninstaller, web render for more systems, and a slew of accessibility fixes. Also worth calling out that 78 is our latest ESR. Firefox 79 is currently in the beta channel, and 79 will hit the stable release on July 28th. That also means that Firefox, or Nightly, is now Firefox 80. Over the last week, the Nightly channel has received just over 300 fixes, including these notable ones. Support for the CSS prefers contrast media query has landed. The prefers contrast CSS media feature is used to detect if the user has requested that the web content is presented with a higher or lower contrast. The HTML5 dialog element has also been implemented. This element represents a dialog box or other interactive component, such as the dismissible alert, inspector, or subwindow. The tab loading indicator animations now respect the user's prefer reduced motion settings, and instead of showing an animated circle, shows a static hourglass. And with that, back to you, Asa.
Thank you for that update, Emma. Next up, we have Daria with a ET update.
Cesar. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. Here is my update from the Emerging Technologies team. The first one is about moon robots. So back in April, we mentioned DLR, the German National Aeronautic and Space Agency, and they approached us about their interest in deep speech, Mozilla's open source speech recognition engine. So now last week, they issued a press release formally announcing their collaboration as part of the OpenVox project. The goal of the DLR effort is to create a compact, efficient speech recognition system that can be embedded in satellites, space station systems, and robots, so they can be effectively controlled in a hands-free way by astronauts or remotely from a control room. Results of the work will be available as an open source and applicable to other embedded environments. Obviously, we are very excited about collaborating with DLR and the idea of our work playing a role in the future of space exploration. I also have an update about Common Voice dataset release. The middle of 2020 brought an important dataset update from Project Common Voice. This latest release contains 7,226 hours of contributed voice data, 5,591 of which have been confirmed by our diligent contributors. Not only is Common Voice growing, it's continuing to diversify, and this release now includes voice recording in 54 languages, 14 of which are new. Importantly, Common Voice also launched its first ever targeted data segment, allowing us to construct speech models for specific, narrowly defined use cases. In this case, turn for simple commands such as yes, no, digits recognition, and hey Firefox, which we'll be using with Firefox Voice and to help benchmark deep speech. I also have an update about the DNA of the web. Last week, Kadir Topal, MDN Product Manager, and Victoria Wang, Senior Firefox UX Developer, appeared virtually on stage at Google's Web Dev Live to this event to talk about Mozilla Web Developer Needs Assessment DNA report. Recognizing the need for clear insights from designers and developers about what they most need from the web, we carried out a detailed global study in 2019 and published our first DNA report, gathering insights from more than 28,000 developers in 173 countries. The results have been tremendously useful to browser vendors, tool makers, and standards bodies. And in part due to that interest, we're gearing up now for a second round of research in order to publish the second annual edition of the report. In the meantime, you can read the 2019 report on MDN at the link. And finally, about the voice of the user. The Experiences and Design team has completed mid-year deliverable for 2 key projects. Both of them focus on designing experiences and products that people love. The first focus on older adults, so far resulting in a product concept that tackles issues of isolation by augmenting independence and removing barriers to independent living. The second focus on minors, resulting in a product concept where early signs of unhealthy or abusive online instances are proactively flagged and addressed through AI-powered mechanisms. To ground the 2 concepts, the team has so far iterated ideas with over 2,000 users worldwide and numerous experts in the 2 user domain. Next step is to user test functional mockups to refine concept further. And this is the ending one. And back to you, Asa.
Thank you, Daria. Some exciting updates. I am thrilled to see the Common Voice expand to 54 languages. That's just amazing. And who can say anything more except amazing? Firefox Common Voice going to space. That is it for our updates for the week. We thank you for joining us. We'll see you the same time, same place next week. Until then, stay safe, keep your distance, and keep on rocking the free web.